This is 9 Lives to Valhalla in 5 minutes. 9 Lives to Valhalla is a role-playing game by Gemroom Games, two wonderful people that have made a game about death metal Viking cats who are on a glorious quest for death. And I think that alone should have sold you. Like, the video could end here, but let's go on a little bit more here. This is a fantastic and very fun game. I mean, first of all, just love the art here. It's really important to note here, the art is actually telling us a lot about the game. There's the Viking cats, but they are following behind this entity here, which is death. That's the entire premise of this game, is that we're in a world after man has passed, and cats are given an opportunity for glorious death, to reach the halls of Valhalla through battle and death and being excellent fighters. Do know that dogs are still out there, and dogs are the enemy, which a small part of me, that hurts, but I get it. I understand this is a game about cats. So, what do you do in 9 Lives to Valhalla? Well, one player is death. They are death. Death is eternally present in this world. And in fact, death is the almost leader, or like sort of a constant companion to the cats. The cats are the other option. You can be one of these Viking cats. When you create your Viking cat, you do a whole bunch of different things. First of all, just what do you look like? Those of you who are cat owners are going to have a lot of fun playing around with fur color and eyes and stuff like that. You have favored weapons that you're particularly good at. You have a god from the cat pantheon that favors you, or that you are sort of associated with. And all of that creates this Viking cat who goes out on glorious quests in hopes to die. How do you do that? Well, in the game, it's pretty straightforward. You have 4 attributes that sort of dictate the ways you approach doing things. And these attributes are associated to a different size die. Smaller dice are weaker than bigger dice, so you want as big a die as possible. You get these dice values from your god. So when you choose your associated god, you get a pool of dice that you assign to these attributes, and there you go. Now you have your stuff. Anytime that you do something in this game, something must die. So right away, we know we're not rolling dice all the time, unless things are getting murdered all of the time. Some life has to be on the line. Either you, one of the cats, or somebody or something that is threatening you is on the line. When that happens, the player, the cat, picks up 2 dice that represent how they're approaching the situation in a weapon that they're using, and they roll those and they look at the highest. The GM, in this case death, rolls 2 dice to represent the level of threat, and whoever has the higher die kills the other person. And that's it. Things die all the time in this game, but that's part of it, because it's called 9 Lives. You as cats have 9 lives. You're going to die a bunch in this game. You're supposed to die a bunch in this game. That's how you get to Valhalla, after all. The first 8 times that you die, you get brought by the Valkyries to the gates of Valhalla, and they don't quite let you in just yet, but they do give you a blessing. So you get one of these nice boons that is actually the form of character advancement. So advancement comes through death, which is something that you're both seeking but also not seeking, because you want to win fights. You want to look glorious in your conquest, but you do also want to seek out death because it will kill you, and then you're going to get the blessings of the gods and bring you one life closer to that 9th death that lets you go through the gates and finally sit amongst your cat gods. There's a lot of fun little things inside the game. Lots of different weapons for you to choose from. There's advice on how to create enemies. One of my favorite things is that giant enemies are not giants that you and I would imagine, but they're things like coyotes and like skeletons of men. That's gigantic to a cat. There is a whole host of fun, really flavorful items that the cats might be seeking out, and the merchants in the world who would be selling those particular things. It's a game that focuses on revelry and excitement and glory in the coolest, funnest, most unique way by having it be done with Viking cats. So I highly recommend 9 Lives to Valhalla. Pick up a printed copy. It feels great. It's a wonderful zine here. Nice size, easy to throw in your backpack. Grab a fistful of dice and go tell some glorious cat Viking stories. If you're a fan of cats, if you're a fan of Vikings, if you're a fan of rules-like games, this is the game for you. So until next time, bye.